Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Sorry, I had to get my chug points on my Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. But anyway, if you are a NASCAR fan that loves 750 horsepower and low downforce, you got the race you were looking for. If you're a NASCAR fan that loves short track racing, despite the fact many don't call Phoenix as a short track, you got the race you wanted. If you're a fan that was hoping that this race would provide good racing that would lead to a good battle for the championship in November, you got the race you wanted. Only ones that didn't get the race they wanted were the ones that hate Joey Logano. Anyway, let's recap round number 4 of the NASCAR Cup Series FanShield 500. Oh boy, that was a thrilling show at the end. I didn't know who was going to win it. Anyway, we didn't really know who was going to win the race until we went to overtime. Then I took a look at the 5-lap averages, and Logano had the much better car on the short run heading into race day, and no question about it, Joey Logano, the first repeat winner of this season. I picked Harvick to win. I thought he was going to get it. But I'll take Logano with a win any day, and I'll take those passing points on Fantasy Live any day. But there were a lot of key moments in the race. Let's break it down for you. I got the cumulative race report here. We don't have the official race results yet. They're still unofficial as the time I am recording this. Right now, Joey Logano has yet to pass inspection. It looks likely, though, he will, and get the W. So, the big story here, the low downforce package, 750 horsepower, lower splitter, as Junior would say, those tiny-ass spoilers, and we got the lower splitter as well. And that provided great racing like we've seen in years past. I go back to, obviously, the 2016 Phoenix race in the spring. That was exciting all around, the debut of pretty much a full season low downforce racing all year long. But I loved every single moment of it. I'm very glad Logano got the win. My heart goes out to the two people. Chase Elliott had the best car all day until he had to make the pit stop for the loose wheel. And that set him back. He was able to get back on the lead lap. Unofficially, he is scored in 7th position, led 93 laps today. And a tough break as well for Brad Keselowski in the 2. Led 82 laps in the race. Remember, he got into that accident with Ryan Blaney and Denny Hamlin. I'll explain that in a moment. And led a lot of laps. Finished in 11th. And I have a feeling Brad Keselowski, I have not seen anything from Twitter or anything, any radio chat or post-race. I have a feeling, though, Brad Keselowski is pissed at the way he got raced. He just got outraced pretty much, and people were making contact with him. And a guy like Brad Keselowski does not like that a lot. Your top 10, Logano got the win. Harvick 2nd. Kyle Busch 3rd. Kyle Larson, couldn't believe he led 2 laps in the race after a restart. That was crazy. Finished 4th. Clint Bowyer 5th. Kurt Busch 6th. Chase Elliott 7th. Eric Almirola 8th. Cole Custer 9th. William Byron 10th. Those restarts did feel like you were watching the restarts on the higher downforce 550 horsepower that you would usually see in the crazy restarts on the 1.5 mile tracks. But very fun to watch, though. I liked it. I want to go down and I want to break through the major part of the race, the major crash, I should say, in the race, near the end of stage 1. And that was on lap 65, according to the race report. And it looked like Denny Hamlin either got into Brad Keselowski or Brad Keselowski cut in front of Denny Hamlin. Hamlin spun out. Blaney nowhere to go. Hits the wall, gets a lot of damage, and that would end his day. And it would take him out of the points lead, I believe. The points lead now goes to Kevin Harvick. After the day he had, either that or it would go back to Logano. I'm not too sure there, though. Stages were won by Harvick and Brad Keselowski. Now, stage 3 as well, that got very exciting too. Because of all the yellows, we had all these crazy restarts happen. Stage 2, remember they ended on lap 190. We had 5 cautions at the end of 2 stages. And we then had 7 cautions alone in stage 3. So we had Quinn Half hit the wall in turn 2. Eric Jones spun out in turn 2. Tyler Reddick, and that's a tough break for him. He had a good run going. What ran as high as second. Hit the wall in turn 2. Chris Buescher hits the wall in turn 1. We get that restart where Truex gets put into the wall from Eric Almirola in 1. We then have the wreck with about under 10 to go that has Byron as well as Ross Chastain spin out. That's the main part of that there. Then we get the restart. I called the final caution that would happen, and that was Stenhouse and John Hunter Nemechek as well. But a lot of drivers with tough breaks. Martin Truex Jr. has still yet to have a top 10 finish. That is insanity. How the 19 team in MTJ has not scored a top 10 yet. He'll get one in a race or two, because we know Homestead, Miami, he's won there before that when he won the championship in 17. Can't remember how he did at Atlanta last season as well. But yeah, 7 different leaders in the race. Chase Keselowski, Harvick, Logano, Truex, Larson, and Buescher. Anything else that sticks out to me here? After looking, not really. I would make this a little bit longer. However, though, the Xfinity race I did not watch, and the ARCA race I did not watch because I was busy calling the first 2 rounds of the NCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championship at Brockport, which, by the way, Brockport is hosting the Sweet 16, so I get a legitimate excuse to miss the Xfinity Series race, but I get to miss the Truck Series Bounty. Damn it. I want to watch it badly. The Bounty race between Chase Elliott, if he can beat Kyle Busch or any of the Truck Series regulars as well.